Heimer started in 2009. Essentially, I opened as a second-hand shop. I brought along a piece of furniture from my own home. It was actually a shabby chic wardrobe that I'd bought quite cheaply at an auction to decorate just the window. I was selling clothes, jewellery, knickknacks, shoes, bits and bobs. From the moment I opened, it was just how much is your wardrobe in the window? And I kept saying, no, it's not for sale. And I really didn't want to sell it. And after about 2 weeks, I just thought, this is silly, I might as well sell it. So I put a price on it, sold it straight away. So we started selling furniture and it sort of carried on from there. Heimer means at home. It's an Icelandic word. I wanted something that reflected that people came to my shop to buy something for their own home. So along the lines of habitat, it sort of has that feel about it. It's also unusual, it's a bit of a talking point, so people, although they spell it and say it incorrectly quite a lot, it does stick in the people's minds, and Annie Sloan particularly liked the name Heimer when she interviewed me, so that was a really good talking point as well. Initially, obviously, being a second-hand shop, I needed to source good quality items. I was approached by a lady who lives locally. She'd done some fantastic pieces of work, painted drawers, dressing table, wardrobe. I was really impressed with the finish that she'd got. This was about 2 years ago. Inquired what she'd used, and she said Annie Sloan paint. I bought a tin, had a go, saw how incredibly easy it was to use. It really was easy. It's almost like it does what it says on the tin, and it really does. Carried on using Alison, who's provided me with stuff now for about 2 years. She continues to paint with Annie Sloan, she won't use anything else. 12 months or so ago, was constantly being asked, what did I paint this in? What was that painted in? What colours? And just happened to go on the Annie Sloan website one day and noticed it said, become a stockist. I thought, wow, why don't I do that? So I applied and I was accepted in June, took the paint on. She sells fantastic waxes, her brushes are really popular, 32 fantastic colours. We went on her course and somebody asked on the course, Annie, why do you only do 32 colours? And she said, I actually do 799 or something along those lines. And she proceeded to get this chart out. So you could virtually get every colour on the spectrum just based on her 32 basic colours, which were really good. So I've been a stockist since June. Running alongside that, we offer the courses. We've been trained by Annie Sloan to offer the courses, teaching paint techniques, using her paint, using her waxes, showing the distressing that you can do with the paint, 2-tone effects and 3-tone effects. Obviously owning 2 shops, it was a really good idea. Then we turned one of the shops into a really nice airy studio, which is where we hold the classes on the Saturday morning. And they've been really successful. They're a 3-hour class. You come along, we teach you how to use the paint, how to use the wax. People bring something little of their own along that we work on in the class as well. So you've got something tangible to take away with you. So it starts you off and hopefully gives you all you need to go away and be confident to paint at home. Anybody can use Annie Sloan paint. It goes on really easily. It goes long way. 1 litre of paint. I've known people paint a table, 6 chairs, a chest of drawers, and had paint left over using 1 tin. It dries in 20 minutes. You're literally ready to go in 20 minutes. If you want to distress it or wax it after 20 minutes, you can do. I've got pieces in my shop at the moment, from start to finish took 2 hours, and they're fabulous finished pieces. Anybody literally can use it. I've had kids on the courses who absolutely love doing it, and it's really good for kids to do because it dries so quick, so they're ready to do the next thing. They're not sitting waiting for hours. It goes on anything, any surface, metal, enamel, wood, any type of wood, varnish wood, lacquered wood, waxed wood. You can use it outdoors. I've painted the outside of my shop using Annie Sloan paint. You can paint garden furniture, literally anything, stone steps, walls, ceilings. A really good friend of mine has just painted her whole kitchen using it, and it looks fantastic. And she even came in the other day and said the colours cheer her up the moment she walks into her kitchen in the morning because she's used 3 really vibrant colours. So yeah, really easy to use, and we hope from the 3-hour technique class that you'd have the confidence to go away and paint something yourself really easily at home. One description of her paint a while back was she called it girls paint, in the sense that no priming is required on this paint at all. You can put it straight onto anything. You don't have to prime, you don't have to sand, you don't have to get methylated spirits and prepare the woodwork. It's literally no mess paint. She's since trying to get away from girls paint because she doesn't want to alienate men. But girls paint is a really good description because we like to just get on and paint it and finish, and that's the result you can get literally in 20 minutes, a finished product. Heimer's in Lytham. literally 2 minutes from the windmill, located on the beach in Lytham. I'm quite a prominent shop. I'm on the corner of Station Road and Wharton Street. People know me because of the big Victorian facade that's on the corner, and it's a really busy junction, so you can't miss me. Parking, although people sometimes think it's quite difficult, it isn't. You can literally pull up outside. Parking, you can park on most of the side streets around from the shop. When Annie Sloan picked me to be a stockist, I think one of the reasons, obviously, I am a coastal shop and she hasn't got that many coastal shops. If you're thinking of coming on a course, on the Annie Sloan course, what better than to come to Lytham for the day, come 3 hours on a Saturday morning, go off for some lunch and then go shopping in the afternoon. Obviously Lytham's really nice independent town, lots of retailers, independent retailers. It's still retained a really good high street, of which I'm really proud to be on. And as I say, I think people will find me quite easily. So you'll find me in Lytham.